Nature is very fascinating, and here in city of Chicago I am in the rice garden shrubbery maintained by the management of famous Field Nature Museum in the city of Chicago beside Lake Michigan in Grant Park, southern end, and I'm showing you one of the unique mango family shrub which has Xanthosylum ornatum timbru like leaves, but this is not timbru as there are no spines on the shrub, but winged rachis confuses as if it is some kind of timbru. It is not timbru, it is rus, kind of arkhal, titri. We are familiar with many rus species in Jammu and Kashmir in the Himalayas, and rus chinensis also has the winged rachis as you find in this species. But here you find the mature leaves are quite shining and dark green, and flowers are yellowish, pale yellow, and honeybees enjoying the food feast in search of some kind of pollen. It is very interesting shrub and has been variously named as the dwarf sumac, is one of the popular name, and another name is based on the orange red leaves during the autumn months. That is, the season of fall is quite attractive for this particular bush. So another popular name of this bush sumac is flame leaf sumac. As winter approaches, it passes through autumn, leaves turn fascinating orange red, so kind of flaming appearance. So this is in fact the rus bush species is, I think, it starts with C. I'm forgetting its name. But this is very interesting rus, and I am seeing for the first time this rus is included in the shrubbery as the part of the conservation of the prairie flora. And after this rose, I will show you another interesting plant which is called as the tall boneset or late boneset. Its white flowering stems are bearing the white flowers right now, and this is Eupatorium altissima, also known as sweating plant or the late boneset. And here I will show another very aromatic, interesting plant which is called as anise hyssop. It is not anise, it is not hyssop, but since it is aromatic and it smells like aromatic umbellifer, although this is not umbellifer, this is from mint family, and this is Agastici feniculum. Quite interesting plant. Another unique plant which I am fascinated in this shrubbery is a kind of goldenrod, which is again aromatic. It has linear lanceolate leaves and the golden yellow flowers, and even one particular butterfly has come to enjoy the food feast on the golden rod flowers. And this golden rod is Solidago odora, and on one side you see the honeybee is finding its food, and very near to the honeybee you have this interesting butterfly with beautifully checkered wings, and this Solidago goldenrod is really a food feast, not only for honeybees but also for the butterflies. And different kinds of honeybees and bumblebees and hymenopteran insects are seen enjoying the food feast on Solidago odora. And this is the Agastache funiculum. You have the dried achenes fruiting in this plant, which is called jopai weed, and as it has already fruited, it is a very good feast for various kinds of birds, the finches, the cardinal birds. So when it was flowering, it was also inviting and alluring the butterflies. But now, since flowers are over, so now it will be the food for many songbirds. And here you have the echinacea, which is also included in the shrubbery, and here you have the Gigeauria umbellifer, which has the yellow flowers, and this is at fruiting stage right now. And this side I am showing you the hemamelis. This is not hemamelis. This is eastern redwood, that is Cercis canadensis, which have the pink flowers when the tree is leafless in early spring. There are other flowers, and one this particular flower I have seen, this is Heliopsis helianthoides. It's a fall sunflower. And here I am showing you the milkweed, the common milkweed, Asclepias syriaca, which is the larval host plant for the monarch butterfly. And monarch butterfly will start its migration towards Mexico and California just after a month, when there will be a onset of season of fall. These milkweeds serve as very important host plant for the larval stage. So this also stands included in each and every shrubbery, parks and gardens. And here I am showing you very fascinating burgundy color foliage of another rosaceous bush, which is called as nine bark, and botanically it is Physocarpus apulifolius. But here I will show you the yellow flowering plant, which is called as the honeysuckle, but it is not Lonicera. This is Diervilla. Diervilla is the genus, and species is Lonicera. Diervilla Lonicera having these yellow flowers at the extreme ends of the branchlets. The leaves are opposite, and the stem is purplish pink, and even the autumn foliage will be quite attractive in this particular honeysuckle. And behind you see another sumac, which is the staghorn sumac. As its branches, they become leafless during winter time, and then staghorn-like branches are visible. So it has been named after staghorn deer as staghorn bush. It also has very fascinating orange-yellow foliage during the season of fall. There are different kinds of flowers, and I will show you even the oak. And this oak is the bur oak. Leaves are lobed, but the lobing is restricted toward the lower ends, and the upper apical lobe is not divided or less divided, and it has the largest acorn. And this bur oak is also very similar to the white oak. White oak is Quercus alba, and bur oak is Quercus macrocarpa. So one need to examine the acorn to really pinpoint the which species, whether it is macrocarpa or it is alba. And here you have the cockspur hawthorn, that is Crataegus cristae gully variety Inervis. And here I am fascinated by Viburnum. This is Viburnum, but flowers are not there. Maybe it is a refined Suchoinestrum species. I am not sure about the species. but this is bivarnam. And you see, this is the season of late summer, and as weeks go by, season advances, it will be replaced by the season of fall, and during fall we have many fall colors. Here I am showing you the compass plant, which is Silphium laciniatum. And you see before me, these are the linden trees, also named as Tilia americana, American linden trees, with large leaves and very fascinating ribbon-like pale yellow floral bracts on which you find the flowers and fruits. This belongs to the Tiliaceae family, but presently clubbed in Malvaceae. And we see the cicadas. They are making this autumn song, nuptial song, in this rice gardens, shrubbery and tree groves right now. This is the almost end of the August month, and now you will see there are these cicadas singing the song of autumn. And this is the Taxus cuspidata, which is maintained here in the shrubbery, and this is the field nature museum, where thousands of the plant models stand displayed for the awareness of the visitors. So you see this beautiful Tilia americana grove, the lush green foliage still, and these trees will be leafless as the autumn arrives. You have a beautiful look of the Lake Michigan, and on the other side you have the very famous Shadowarium, where you have the glimpses of corals, the octopus, different kind of fish, and this is imparting very good nature education regarding the aquatic life. And here you have the nature museum, where you see the dinosaurs, the insects, the reptiles, how the evolution proceeded, including many representative plants from India. For example, model of the Acacia fistula amalthus, I could see Cocos nucifera model. There are many endemics. There are fiber yielding plants. There are grasses. Many grasses find inclusion even in parks and gardens for their beauty. And not only that, many aroids. For example, this alocasia is also here as a decorative plant, and one particular salvia, which is called as salvia farinaceae. This white blue flowering spike, it is a late flowering sage or salvia, which blooms even during autumn. And you have the begonias, and begonia has many colors, but this more fascinating color is red. And then unique salvia, another salvia, which is very large leaves. Although it looks from a distance, it may be Salvia coccinea, it is not. It looks as it may be Salvia splendens, it is not. Leaves are quite large, they are smooth and toothed leaves, and these flowers have the petalite calyx. And this is Salvia miniata, which is native to Mexico. It is also planted here, and you have even the coleus foliage. And apart from these yellow bushes which are changing color, staghorn bush, you have many flowering plants. For example, this is Alyssum labularia, fragrant one. And then you have Virginia bush is also planted here. And then you have the honey locust trees. These look very dull and rare right now, but after a month these will turn golden yellow during the month of fall, as you find the staghorn bush has already changed to golden yellow, and similar look of these Gladiacia triacanthus variety anaris trees will also be visible. There's another bush which is also known for the leaf fall color. It will also change orange red, but now the leaves are green, and they are trifoliate leaves borne in alternate arrangement, and this is the Rus aromatica. And there is the alum trees. This is Almus parvifolia, and you see the beauty of rice gardens where they have tried to conserve different kinds of prairie plants, especially the liatris, even Ceanothus americanus, that is Jersey tea plant, even different kinds of eupatoriums, the silphiums, and even grasses, for example, little blue stem, which is Shygechidium scoparium. And I will show you some of those plants and that shrubbery, which is unique, and also 55 feet tall, this totem, which is dedicated to the memory of those one family that hunted down some of these beaver animals. The traditional story depicted there, and you are seeing now this particular bush, this shrub, and this shrub is commonly known as the Jersey tea. It is also used as a tea decoction, as medicinal plant, but in fact this is Ceanothus americanus from the family Rosaceae. And you have many other plants. For example, you have the golden rod, and this particular plant seems to me as Solidago canadensis, with the original like leaves and golden yellow flowers on upper side of the panicles, stems. So this is Solidago canadensis, and this all is Eutrochium maculatum, which is Jopai weed, and there is another silphium with this very broad leaf and upright looking leaves, and these are golden yellow capitula, and this is Silphium caryventinaceum. Apart from these Jopai weeds, the golden rods, wild alliums, and this Ceanothus americanus bush, which is also known as dwarf snowball, and these are the monarch butterfly larval host plant, milkweed, common Asclepias syriaca. You see this beautiful totem here, which is 55 tall. At the apex you have an eagle, and it is relates the story of big beaver. So you can have the look. Eagle, the teat family crest, youngest brother looking into the beaver lodge, 4 human faces representing major Tsimshian tribes. Storyteller have 4 beavers killed by the brother, the 4 older brothers, human bearing beaver clan chat, beaver chief with 2 grandsons, the story of a big beaver. This is also the preservation of local culture, but here I will show you the grass, and this grass is little blue stem, Shygechidium scoparium, and behind you see this butterfly, which is yellow colored flat Hesperid butterfly, and the flowers are also being visited by the honeybees, and this particular flower is Liatris aspera. So this should not be confused with Liatris picata or Liatris pycnostrachea. Rather, this is unique and native blazing star from the prairie vegetation, which stands preserved and conserved here. Apart from different plants which I have come across other side, you can see some more flowers and more beauty of the shrubbery of this rice garden. So I will take you to another site, and this is Tilia americana with ribbon shaped pale yellow fruiting leaves. Here I am showing you again the path of the rice gardens. This is all Jopai wheat fruiting and Sipsala. These are the food for the songbirds, and this is tall bone set, and here you have the Eutrochium maculatum. This is Eupatorium altissimum, and here you see this rice native gardens is a living exhibition about a natural history that showcases the museum's commitment to conservation and community, sharing the beauty and the vitality of native plants and wildlife habitat. And this particular shrubbery has unique goldenrod, which has very stiff leaves, and leaves are undivided and they are almost stalkless. And this unique solidago is Solidago stricta, not to be confused with Solidago odora or Solidago rugosa. And here you have another composite plant included as a representative of prairie vegetation, and this is Ratibida pinnata. So you have Ratibida pinnata flowering here. The rice native garden extended the museum's lead gold rated operations. What is lead? Basically leadership in energy and environmental design. So LEED Gold was also won by the Field Museum in the year 2015. Leadership in energy and environmental design. So this particular kind of landscaping, it helps to increase the storm water retention and carbon absorption, reduces the urban heat island effect, improves the quality of stormwater draining into Lake Michigan by reducing fertilizer usage and require watering only during sweat drought. The rice native gardens will also provide habitat and improve the overall ecological health of the museum campus. So not only inside the campus museum but also outside they have included this garden of different flowers and prairie vegetation. So now you see the yellow flowering. This is Agastache. This Agastache is basically a yellow flowering. So this is named Agastache nepentidis. And here you have another, that is monarda. This monarda, I think it should be fistulosa or bradburiana. Another representative from prairie, is very useful for honeybees. And you see Agastache nepentidis. There are many other plants, and you find here Symphori trichum. This is a kind of ester which is here. Perhaps it is divaricatum. Symphori trichum divaricatum. And this particular plant seems to me maybe Helianthus or some other unique flower with opposite leaves. Maybe it is Helianthus decapetalus. And here this is the Solidago stricta. This is Ratibida pinnata. And this is Cockspur hawthorn. Here I have come across another fascinating broad-leaved goldenrod. This is also goldenrod, but which species I am not sure. Leaves are quite large. This is a kind of ester kept in the Symphori trichum, but I think this is not Novi Angli. This is some other species. What this is also blooming in late summer and attracting many butterflies. And here I will show you this is Hypericum, perhaps some native species, native to North America. Frondosum maybe. It looks to me as if this is the species of Hypericum frondosum. And here I will show you some flowers are also there. I could see. To me it looks, yes, number of stamens is also more than 300 it seems, and leaves are linear. Leaves are quite beautiful and many leaves on the stem, so it should be frondosum, Hypericum frondosum, I think. That's shrubbery, and there are some mature leaves. This is Hypericum, Saint John bird. This is blooming is almost over in the month of August. And this is Juniperus, maybe horizontalis. All this is late bone set, that is Eupatorium altissimum. And here I have come across again that sumac, that is winged sumac, shining sumac, or flame leaf sumac, that is Rus copelina. I was forgetting its species name, now I got it. This is Rus copelina. And this is Solidago stricta, golden yellow blossoms and simple leaves, and the stem is unbranched below, and branching takes place only toward the extremities. And this is the grass, and there are different kinds of flowers. For example, this is Oinothera, and this Oinothera may be hirsuta. And there are trees of oaks, bur oak, white oak, hawthorns, shrubbery dominated by Direvilla, and even this white berried, this unique dogwood. Many dogwoods are here. And apart from this, you can see even another species of Silphium, which to me appears Silphium integrifolium. This has the complete leaf, and leaves are borne in opposite pair, but they are not forming any cup. So this is not Silphium perforatum, but this is Silphium integrifolium. This is also kind of compass plant. These leaves are borne in opposite pairs, and this is golden yellow flowering even in this late summer season. So this is Silphium integrifolium. Different kinds of plants and different kinds of bushes. This flame leaf sumac, leaves are turning orange, but not yet fully changed the color. And here you find some pines also. And here I am showing you very unique plant, which is Fagus. To me it looks Fagus sylvatica, I think, with purple colored foliage. If I am correct, then it should be Fagus sylvatica, variety Atropinicia. And there is also, I am able to show you some kind of, this is grasshopper, and this is Echinacea purpurea, and here you see the false indigo, that is Bacteria australis. There are some roses also, and this particular rose is Rosa rugosa, Symphyotrichum, late bone set or sweating plant. What else? This is Baroque. Yes, this is Baroque, confirmed. This is Quercus macrocarpa, and this is Agastichin appetiters. This is Ratibida pinnata. We'll see other part of the shrubbery where we'll find even Rudbeckia laciniata and most fascinating England ester, that is Symphyotrichum novae angli, those flowers. But on the way you see these trees of Tilia, American linden tree. This is planted everywhere in the Grant Park, Millennium Park, in the Lincoln Park Zoo, and even in the park. This is again the view of the totem, the great beaver totem, relating the traditional story how a family hunted the beavers and the younger brother cared about the beavers. This is the skyline of city of Chicago. Sky rising scrapers on the one hand, but on the other hand they have preserved greenery, the prairie vegetation. Once upon a time this particular portion had the marshy area. It was marshy area, and this was developed at the time of great Columbus exhibition. This seems to be Helianthus decapetalus, but not sure. And this is the bush of Hypericum frondosum, and there are some hydrangea. This hydrangea seems to me Hydrangea arborescens. This is the unique England ester, Michaelmas daisy ester. This is basically now named as Symphyotrichum novae angli species. So it has the hairy stems and stem clasping leaves. So this is unique ester which is blooming in early fall. And here you will see there's this is, I think, Vernonia, perhaps Vernonia or Veronica. I think it is Veronica rugosa. This is again Symphyotrichum novae angli, August ester, and here you find the flowers of prairie blazing star, which is basically Liatris, but species is Aspera. So this is Liatris aspera blooms. Here also you have the Liatris aspera, and here I am confused whether this is some kind of Helianthus, because Helianthus have a lot of diversity in the North America, and this may be some Helianthus, but it is not to be confused with any Rudbeckia. It is not Rudbeckia. So see the beauty of this rice gardens, and here you have another solidago which is unique in having the flowers borne only on the upper side of the branches, and these side branches are arising from below the stem, and these are basically called as solidago rugosa, firecrackers, as if some kind of firecrackers. Still they are at bud stage, so all flowering has not taken place, but when they will bloom, so these long horizontally arched flowering stems has given it the name of solidago rugosa, firecrackers. So you see firecracker like extensions of these flowering twigs will add color and charm to the garden. And here again, that is eastern redwood, Sarsis canadensis. This is